our computers rather than the computer that we're
it's your
currently
task.
on.
Go. Yes. Go find who to do
everything.
it. Right there, you.
And well-noted participants of the audience for helping us out and telling us that.
Well, and you know, that's how you get stuff done at QuakeCon. You just point at someone and you say, it's your job, go fix it.
Yep. And those two guys, they volunteered themselves to come and tell us.
Yeah.
That's 2 more volunteers.
Exactly, yeah. Sign them up and get those stats done.
Yeah, increasing the numbers. So we'll see if we can get your computer before we get live in this game to make sure that we have the correct configs here. But just give them a moment, they are going to warm up. But as I said, Toxicity is the 3rd map if we need it. Toxicity new, very fast-paced. You've seen many ways to play it. CTM played it a bit rail heavy, but I think that the LG does count for a little bit more on that map. And then of course we go to Furious Heights if we need a 4th. That's a really strong map for both of these players, and it's actually Rapha's choice. And then last, if we need it, is going to be Hectic. But personally, I think that the map choices from Rapha strengths strong maps as well. So it's really hard to call who's going to win this one. Any favorites for you, Grease?
I personally love Rapha's play on Furious Heights. I think that he is, when it comes to his 5 steps ahead play, it really comes full bear on that map. And Strenx, though, has really surprised me with what he's been able to put together. Of course, one of his favorites is Toxicity, and I believe at DreamHack he pretty much warmed up completely on it or something like that. That was his main focus. So, I'm really kind of curious to see if their map choices are going to be where they win. Then again, every now and then you got sort of the upset on the favorite maps, and that really makes things interesting. And really, all I care about, James, is having a 5-mapper. As long as we can get to 5 maps, I think everyone in this room will be absolutely happy.
Yeah, I certainly think 5 maps is very doable between these 2 players. Apparently, we've got audience requests as well. Sturmy requesting a yellow crosshair. You can't actually talk to us. I think it's actually Adam Sincera on stage doing the camera here. So we'll have to see. He's only just sat down, so maybe it's him who's going to be doing that.
Yep.
So you'll have to tell him. Maybe Sturmy can go on stage and go help Adam.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, another QuakeCon volunteer /
Yeah, he doesn't want to come on stage. He's scared of the stage. Yeah, up there.
Yeah.
Go, Sturmy, go.
Go for it, man.
Just go set up the config.
Community effort.
All right, well, we'll wait. And we'll wait for the go-ahead.
Yeah.
And 1 second, I'm just going to wait and see if we're waiting on anybody, because I am the person that can ready up these 2 players. So it looks like we should be ready. If I can get the go-ahead from Sincera, we'll get this one on the way. And we'll get this going, so... And of course, just to give you a little bit of history on these players in the tournament, actually Strenx has already lost the game in the tournament in group stages, so he has been defeated by Toxic once, but he came back and actually took out Cypher in the first round of the playoffs, and actually therefore moved on to where he is now. And Rapha is yet to be defeated, so Rapha a little bit of a favourite. Actually, we got 1 second asking from camera 1, so we'll give him 1 more second. But Rapha, hasn't yet to be defeated.
Yeah,
in the groups.
Run.
Yeah, in the groups, all the playoffs, obviously. You can't get beaten in the playoffs. But that's credit to who Rapha is. No mistakes, really. He's so hard to catch out. You really just have to outplay him if you're going to win. And that is true with all the pros at the top level, I have to say. But Strenx, one thing we'll note about him, even I've noticed in this kind of warm-up time, his aim seems really good. And so we'll see how that factors in.
All right, well, looks like...
All right, here we go.
Good to go signal. We got Strenx and Rapha. First map, Airwalk, starting in 3 seconds.
Yes, here we go. The Intel Quake Live Duel Invitational Masters Grand Finals. Rapha from SK Gaming gets the railgun spawn, picks up the Mega. Strenx on the other side has the LG, also took the red, and now gets himself a railgun as well. So already that's quite a nice spawn for both players. They are very, very even in terms of health, armor, and weapons.
And it looks like Rapha already peeking with that rail, not able to find the shot though, so he decides to flood Red Armor Stairway with nades and rockets. Although, oh, beautiful peek shot by strenx, catching Rapha unawares. Great angle there.
Yeah, and I hope we have follow killer on, by the way, whoever's controlling QuakeCon. Hopefully that's going to happen. But here comes the first fight. strenx is going to pick it up as he takes the Mega just at the same time as he definitely needed it, as he was down to about 66 health there. So first blood of the finals goes to the Frenchman.
Yeah, I believe they're doing separate cams on each screen there. We got strenx now trying to hold down RA, and Rapha comes in. It has him pretty low, but strenx able to return rockets and keep Rapha from getting a frag there.
Yeah, so 2-0 already. strenx extends his lead slightly. Definitely has a position for the Mega, but not so much as Rapha comes in early. Oh my God!
There. 42% right now.
Yeah, and strenx definitely going to be disappointed with that situation. And Rapha, nice pickup of the green armor as he picks up his second kill to bring it to 2-2. There's the red armor for the reward. strenx trying to go in with the LG, and you can see that strenx isn't interested in playing a slow tactical game. He wants to get involved, but Rapha not going to let him get involved there. Hits one rail, and there's the second. And Rapha really coming out strong here in the grand finals, 3-2.
Indeed, and now we got strenx with that rail, very deadly, but Rapha is even more deadly, picking up his fourth frag, and he finds strenx right off spawn. Gonna try to catch him through the angles using teleporter. He picks him off just before the red armor grab. Fantastic angle, and Rapha will go toe-to-toe again and pick up 6-2 and the RA.
Yeah, at the beginning of this game, I was considering, saying that's what Rapha has to worry about, is strenx's aim. But if you just look at Rapha, he just is an absolute machine right now, hitting all kinds of crazy railgun shots, and very confidently so as well. He's not scared to put himself out of position because he feels like and knows he's going to hit. So that's really credit to the 7 frags. We've got Mega spawning soon. Rapha's got to be careful not to let strenx get on it. And well done from Rapha to pick up the kill early enough to make that Mega an easy pickup. He is going to back away to go and get the red. He is waiting now to see if strenx did come through the teleporter. strenx rightfully didn't go through, so Rapha's just going to keep the 6-point lead. Oh, that's an easy kill. Great rocket now, and strenx has to go down. Wow.
Rapha definitely following up there. And strenx off spawn, but let's see what he can do to kind of recover and perhaps slow things down. Looks like he's looking for rocket shots over on RA. And now rail gun shots across the map. He only has a mere 25 armor. Finally picking up the yellow spawning behind him. And there's a nice impressive. Not able to follow up though. Rapha peeking around. He again uses teleporter. strenx does hit that rail and going in for the kill. Can't get it. And he whips both of them. Rapha is just eating away with that lightning gun. strenx now looking for maybe a little bit of play at red armor as it comes up in about 5 seconds.
Yeah, nice play by strenx to go up, but good defense there from Rapha. Now strenx is going to be in trouble. Oh, it's a railgun shot, and Rapha doesn't get on it, but 1 HP gets the kill. And strenx knows he can get a counter kill now, and that's what he really needs. There's the counter kill. Now strenx needs to get the Mega. He's going to deny the railgun. Rapha drops to the Mega.
Gets it.
And strenx is even given position where Rapha could have got himself a railgun and onto red, but instead he's just gone for the LG. Rapha has to worry about strenx's rails here. strenx, he's not going to leave this fight. He wants to do some damage. He wants to nullify that Mega or red. There's a railgun shot. He's going to look for the exit. Misses it, but that's still okay because he can get on a yellow quite safely. And then we're going to see a big fight for the next Mega.
Indeed we are. strenx already
gave away the yellow.
Gave away the yellow.
Okay.
And strenx, although, wow, ooh, look at this. Angle for the Mega, but won't be able to get the item. Rapha's already got it, and he's out of there. So strenx a little bit weaker than he might have been. Now he's going to try to vie for RA. Rapha's below him, though, with the LG out. strenx will win the fight. Yeah, great, of course. strenx well known for his amazing lightning gun aim, and there it is again, picking up a quick pair. Oh no, Rapha, unlucky spawn. 10-6, and strenx is on a comeback.
Yeah, look at that. That's how quickly arrow walk can turn on you. But great play from strenx. Deciding to make damage on the Mega rather than just commit to it allowed him to pick up the red quite nicely. And Rapha really shouldn't have committed to that red fight. But either way, strenx catches a grenade. And Rapha gets himself the Mega again. So strenx, even though he's picking up the frags, Rapha's still playing a little bit better on map control, so strenx is going to have to start stringing a lot of damage together if he's going to want to get back in this. Rapha is going to get real healthy right now after he gets these reds. strenx has to worry about this a lot. Maybe strenx will try and not allow rapha to take that red armor. But
yeah, it looks like they are going to fight over it. Rapha spamming nades, trying to clear him out. He does get a hit, and that's sort of a signal that, okay, chances are Strenx might back off long enough for me to grab this safely, and that is exactly what happened. Rapha now taking the gamble, LG on LG.
That's a mistake.
Wow, that's a lot of damage coming out of Strenx.
Wow. 42% lightning gun from Strenx. Oh, Rapha gets the counter kill though with just a machine gun. But yeah, still brilliant play by Strenx just to hold that mega and show dominance in aim. But well done from Rapha knowing it was weak. But Strenx needs to hit a direct rocket, and he does.
Wow,
and that's a crucial frag.
Yeah. And again, toe-to-toe, this time Rapha choosing rail. And Strenx now pulling his thing with an Amir 2. Oh, he's going to get the spawn kill. And now it is a one-frag game. Strenx, again, Aerowalk is just blessing us with spawn frags. Kind of a rare thing in Quake Live, but Strenx is making it happen. Wow, almost a near hit there.
Yeah, nicely done by Strenx to hold on to his life there, but of course he did give away the mega, looking to punish Rapha. Rapha actually didn't get the lightning gun pickup, he was pushed away from it, so Rapha's only really going to have rockets and rails to defend, and Strenx will be looking to do any kind of damage before the next red. Certainly he might be going for the yellow. Yeah, he is going for the yellow, but Rapha pulls a move on him, flicks him, and Rapha pulls a move on Strenx, hits one crucial rocket, then there was a second that flicked him, and now he's just toying with him. Strenx did get the mega, but Rapha has position on the red, so let's see what he's going to do with it. He's going to finally get himself that lightning gun. He's even pushed Strenx away that he could win himself the yellow, and he is going to take all the armors on the map, apart from the greens, of course, but still, you know, Strenx has got a railgun to defend with. There's a good shot from Strenx. That's going to make it a little bit more even before this red armor's up. But Strenx at red armor's got to be very careful. Rapha will probably want to go in and fight for it.
Indeed. In fact, he's changing his route, trying to find a good angle.
He's going to go mega now. Yeah, he's going to back off.
Oh
my God.
Denied the opportunity. Strenx with a beautiful rail from, I think it was, what, 2 pixels there?
Yeah, that was crazy. That's the worst time to die in that situation because mega was spawning for Rapha. He was leaving to get health. He should have left a little bit earlier, but well played by Strenx.
And finally, we're seeing Strenx finally miss with that rail. But with red armor coming back up, he's going to be very healthy for the next fight. Rapha, on the other hand, has himself no armor, so Strenx on the warpath.
Yeah, and Rapha's been typically playing a better defensive game, I would say. But unfortunately for him, he's had a few moments where he just can't do anything on the defense because Strenx runs him down. But we'll see, because right now he's probably not going to want to do too much, you know, want to see his opponent too much. He's really weak. He's probably going to play really defensive Rapha and hold on to this one frag for a really long time, and you might have to see if Strenx doesn't get a kill or any damage, he's really going to have to contest. But that's a crucial rocket. Oh no! And Rapha misses the railgun shot, which would have knocked Strenx down on the ground, and that's going to equalize it. And look how healthy Strenx is. He's got 130, 130. He's going to look to push for a kill. Doesn't chase for it. He's thinking about item pickups, and there's another frag. And Strenx will get himself the mega. I'm not sure what Rapha's going to be able to do in the last minute to come back in this one. He's going to have to play something risky. Oh, and he takes a page out of Cooler's books and hits 2 great rockets that get shut down anyway. 14 to 12, 1 minute 20.
Yeah, Rapha from above trying to land the rockets. Strenx dodging, and they almost look like they went through him, and that's a key rocket. Strenx now down to 33 health, and Rapha looking for the rail shot and hits it. 1 point game as Rapha now trying to survive, though he is railable. The question is, though, red armor up, Strenx in position, and Rapha needs to,
punish.
God, 7 health, and still a minute left to play.
Yeah, I mean, just the amount of damage Strenx put out there with the lightning gun crippled him from holding his ground at yellow, and he actually was running away from yellow trying to get health. So Strenx in the middle caught him out, so 2 point game, 2 to find. He's only got, well, he's got all the guns, but he hasn't got any armor. So Rapha's actually going to get 100 armor now, so it's definitely doable for Rapha. He's going to need a little bit of magic. It looks like he's going to try and chase Strenx. Strenx probably over by the yellow area. He's actually up by the top, and he's just running the map now, Strenx. Strenx is looking just to constantly exit rooms without dying, so he's always putting himself in pivotal positions. He's already left early. 10 seconds remaining.
See if Rapha can track him down. A tall order, 2 frags, 5 seconds.
There it is.
Oh, wow.
And
what
3,
an impressive
2, 1. Strenx is going to take the first map.
Fantastic.
Brilliant game. And of course, that was actually Strenx's map pick. So if you're a Rapha fan, don't be too upset right now, because we are going to go into the second map of Lost World, and that will be the man from SK's map choice.
Indeed, it's going to be a pretty big shift in gameplay as well. Lost World known for sort of the slower pace, a bit more methodical and thought out, calculated, if you will.
Yep.
And I think that's why Rapha sort of favors it, and it certainly was his pick.
Yeah, but the problem that Rapha's going to have on this map, which we also saw on Arrow Walk, is the amount of damage that Strenx can put out with a lightning gun in just anywhere between 0 to 2 seconds. And some of that lightning gun damage was, so crucial because it softened Rapha up to be railable or just, scare him away from standing his own ground at certain items. And this is what you'll see here as well, is that Strenx will be looking to utilize more the lightning gun. Rapha will want to utilize the rocket launcher more. And so hopefully for Rapha, if he gets in control, he can really, push Strenx into corners. But if Strenx is in control, Rapha can't really show himself that much in the middle area, so he will be relying on just good timing over the red, over the red or the mega. But we're definitely going to see a very close game because this is a very strong map for both of these players. No one's really going to take this one easily at all. I don't expect any map to be easy in the grand final.
Indeed. And I hope that, I'm just waiting for the LG on LG battle because Lost World is so sure to give us. But for the spectators at home that may have never played or seen Quake Live before, center map is where really a lot of the great action happens. And we finally have F3s.
Here we go.
And Rapha just waiting patiently. Good luck, good luck, good luck, and good luck, Strenx says as we go live on Lost World, the second map here at QuakeCon 2011. Strenx getting the first RL, and Rapha without weapons. It's going to be a cess fest.
Yeah, and actually Strenx doing way better here with picking up the helps, but he doesn't get the frag as Rapha came into that fight with a yellow armor. So great play by him, gets the mega, gets out of the middle area, and Strenx will be winning that red armor. So Strenx, despite dying first, is a little bit healthier right now, but of course he doesn't have that LG, but they do have both of them should have a good time on the first red armor and mega. They are spawning quite close to each other, so Rapha will try to control maybe Strenx from being able to get both, or at least trap him on one of them. So we'll see what Rapha can do here. He does have the lightning gun as well as Strenx. Strenx is opting to go for the mega, and I think that's a good move. I think mega's a little bit more important on this map.
Rapha spots him though and does hit a rocket. Wasn't too devastating. And Rapha's going to be able to get RA. Also picks up a grenade launcher, which can be handy if you ever need to crowd that mega platform from above. Rapha now completely stocked weapons except for the shotgun. Oh, nice little tickle there by Strenx's LG.
Yeah, and that's what Strenx will be looking to do, is just kind of catch Rapha out, get a little bit of damage every once in a while. But of course, when I talk about Rapha, he is the player that makes the least mistakes in games. And this map in particular, you can be very safe on it. So don't expect Rapha to be so easy to be fraggable on other maps. This one's really going to be hard for Strenx to get him. So here we go. We do have a contest over the mega. Strenx trying to do some damage in the center, but decides to back away, takes the mega. Rapha, on the other hand, does have 150 armor, now up to 200, and Strenx is looking to corner him. And Strenx does get the good first rocket. He's going to commit to it. Rapha actually not hitting very good rockets of his own, and he's got to be careful here, because Strenx is looking to rain rockets down. He's only got 50 health, even though he's got a lot of armor.
Nice rocket.
That was a brilliant move from Strenx, because he did that to do damage. Oh, but he couldn't take away the 50. But still, he's done a lot here to Rapha. Well played by Strenx. He's earned the mega, and Rapha's got to be real careful now, because he's very killable.
Indeed. Actually, he got 50 there. No, he anticipates Strenx's rocket jump up, able to get a little bit of LG damage in on his own, and falls back to the YA, but still not quite as healthy. Actually, I guess they're actually pretty even.
Rocket jumping versus Rapha, a very, very risky move. Strenx could have been punished for that, but he felt like he could have got the equalizing frag. So you've got to, if you want to frag anybody at this high of level, you really do have to extend yourself out of your comfort zone. They aren't going to come easy. So here we go. We've got Mega and Red spawning at the same time. Strenx is going to opt to take the Mega, and rightfully so. Rapha will look to take a position on the map just to be able to... he's actually going to snipe to see if he can see a Mega time. I wonder if Rapha's lost timing on Mega. Yeah,
and that's allowed Strenx to free RA, and now he's looking extremely healthy. Rapha getting a little bit of a rocket splash against Strenx, but with the YAs, though, he's doing pretty well in armor. But we've seen sort of a lull as far as the face-offs go. They haven't quite committed to anything, and they've barely seen each other across the map.
Yeah, no, and that's how Rapha wants to play it when he hasn't got the advantage in health and armor. But Rapha does know the mega time, it seems, so he is there with the grenade. Strenx is going to pick it up, so now Rapha has the timing to the second when it comes up next time. So what Rapha's, a little bit of damage, I'm not sure about. I think Strenx should just take all the armors here. He doesn't really need to go for a fight.
Yeah.
And then Strenx really has to worry about the next mega because Rapha will be looking to just put in a good attack. Rapha's held on to a lot of his health and armor. He's got 160. Strenx will take the red. Oh, and Rapha gets position. Oh, he's destroying Strenx right now in terms of damage. And that's really going to open up the mega for Rapha. I'm not even sure if Strenx is going to want to take this fight.
Yeah.
He's going to. Looks like he wants it.
And he gets a little bit of damage on the nade. Rapha from above. And he's able to push Strenx off.
Yep.
So Rapha has won the prize here. And, of course, just to call it out, Rapha currently has the only frag on the board, so we're only 4 minutes in. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I definitely think that's, I mean, Rapha winning back the map in that way, that's really incredible to do so. So great play by him. Strenx a little bit hurt now. He's going to have to play on the defense because he can't really fight. His LG is going to be okay, but he has to leave the fight. He's now got no armor whatsoever. Rapha did get hurt a lot, but still, we got the red and mega at the same time, so maybe Strenx can steal one of them. That's what he needs to do.
Indeed, that last exchange, Rapha hit a ton of plasma, and plasma, of course, the most damaging weapon in the game, but also one of the hardest to aim with. Rapha restocking on everything weapons, including grenade launcher, and having control here. I'm curious to see what Strenx is going to do now. To try to rebound and get on the board. Yeah,
I don't think Strenx is as cunning as Rapha on this map, so he's going to have a harder time to win back control. But at the same time, he will be able to quite easily, I'd expect, to be able to get some of his armors up. So once he gets up to a decent armor stack, you might see him commit to a bit of a gamble fight where he goes close range with rockets. Mega's going to be spawning soon. Strenx isn't in there. It's going to go to Rapha. Strenx actually going to come down, and look at this, that's a lot of damage by Strenx, but Rapha hits more. Strenx needs to try and leave, he's not going to be able to, and Rapha picks up the second frag with about 130 health on him. He just got destroyed there in terms of health and armor. Strenx is trying to win a fight with just machine gun. Oh!
He denied the 50 health.
Yeah, he didn't get to take the 50, and he's now down by 3. Make that 4.
Uh-oh. Strenx also... Sadly, Lava will get his first kill in the finals, and Rapha now looking for basically position to make sure Strenx cannot get anywhere near this mega. Rapha will get it for free.
Yeah, Strenx is going to have to make a frag in the next minute, and it doesn't matter how. That's a lot of damage by Rapha with the lightning gun. He is going to chase. Strenx can put some damage back, but he does go down. Strenx needs to just get involved and get a frag. He's not going to win anything by playing defensive, so Rapha isn't as healthy as he could be. Here comes Strenx with the plasma gun. Nice bit of damage there. Both of them, that was a good exchange for Strenx, I'd say, even though he did take a bad rocket at the end. He's got a lightning gun, he can use it, but he decides to opt for running forward with just a plasma gun, takes a little bit too much damage, and Rapha definitely winning that fight. And that's really kept Strenx out of the game, and I think Strenx just not making that moment work for him. He's probably lost this map.
And just to call it out, Red Armor has been up for quite some time. Rapha just sort of king of the mountain here, denying Strenx every avenue, although Rapha watching a little bit of a rocket jump, but quite frankly, not going to be too damaging for him. Strenx, on the other hand, is actually coming under pressure. Rapha barreling down with that lightning gun. Strenx decides to beeline it across the map, and it looks like maybe, he's just looking to survive here and hope that Rapha doesn't guess where he is. From behind, though, Rapha will find him and pick up the prize with the RA and Mega spawning right after. Rapha will have that as well.
Yeah, and Rapha's going to get the Mega instead. I honestly don't think Strenx is going to get off -1, and that's just credit to how good Rapha's playing this match. No mistakes. Great rocket to LG combo there. But honestly, Rapha is completely outplayed him from the get-go. I mean, even if he got the opening frag in that fight, which could have gone to Strenx in my opinion, he won back the map. Just, he didn't even fight to win back the map. He was just constantly looking over at Mega, constantly timing, and just positioning himself always better to eventually win the map back. And since he's won it, the frags have gone his way, and it's very impressive to see somebody in the grand finals that could potentially win a game versus an opponent that will finish on a minus score.
Indeed, and it's got to be a bit of a hit to the confidence for Strenx. And hopefully that won't be too much of an issue as we will be heading into, of course, a third map. Rapha catching Strenx out, LG on LG. Rapha, though, coming out with only 54 health, so Strenx still showing us that he can output so much damage. 7-0.
Yeah, so finally Strenx almost gets on the scoreboard with that kill. And just to give you an idea of accuracies out there, Strenx currently hitting a 39% lightning gun, Rapha hitting a 33. So his aim has been slightly superior, but of course Rapha's really been leading the way with decision making here.
Absolutely. Now Strenx going on the hunt using rocket jumps to propel himself across the map, finds Rapha and corners him with rockets. Rapha though responding and hitting a great rocket, knocking Strenx down near death. Strenx again still looking for maybe to try to catch Rapha, expecting him to maybe drop and be aggressive. But now he's going to rocket jump up behind him. Rapha almost hits the midair. And Strenx now with plasma, passing back into rockets.
Oh, Rapha gets away with 11 HP in that fight. So Strenx, can he get on the scoreboard? That really is the question. There's another rocket jump. Surely he can do some damage with the machine gun. He does do it, and he could have got the kill, but oh my god! Rapha, 6 HP, brilliant defensive plasma gun play. Well done by Rapha, and Strenx, come on, rush him down, Strenx, get your frag.
Exactly.
You've earned. I feel like he's earned a frag at least.
Yeah, consolation prize for Lost World. Make lava pay.
Here it is.
There it is. Strenx getting bounced around. Really, Rapha's rockets are impressing me. There it is. 20. Really not, but that's okay. Rapha again getting away with the mere 18 health. Strenx may be denied here. 10 seconds to make it happen. And I think Rapha's healthy enough now with that YA pickup that surely Strenx will have to finish
winning this fight as well.
With the goose egg.
It is going to be a clean slate for Rapha. 1-1 in map score, 8-0. Putting out about 600 more damage than Strenx there, and despite being out-aimed on the LG, he fired more, he hit more overall cells, and he just played the map perfectly, and that was Rapha's map choice, so a brilliant choice by him. I wasn't expecting it to be that different in skill in terms of the map and how they played it. I thought Strenx would have been a little closer, but now we go back to a map that Strenx has picked. It is going to be Toxicity. This map does have a red armor, a mega, and 2 yellows. Has all the weapons in it as well, so it's a very fast-paced map. And Strenx, this is his pick, so let's see what he's going to be able to do. Yeah,
this is hopefully his home. I know that he certainly enjoys it, and, but though after that performance, Rapha just ridiculously looks, I don't want to say unstoppable, but I am completely impressed.
And you're hard to impress.
I am very hard to impress. So, hopefully we get quick F3s and let them know that we're all set.
Yep, these guys will just want a moment, I'm sure.
I just don't want them to be waiting for us. And Strenx, after that, I mean, high level of play, he's a pro. Probably shouldn't be too rattled.
Rapha's just he's forfeiting. Strenx wins.
Yeah, well, that's one way to do it, yeah.
Nothing to see here. Everyone go home.
Exactly. End of QuakeCon.
He's done it a few times, actually. He's left the server a couple of times and then rejoined and got ready. I wonder if he's having any problems up there on stage, but I hope it doesn't affect him if he is. Strenx, he has been aiming great. We've seen what he can do on Aero Walk. Obviously, DM13, Rapha just basically outplaying him in so many ways. And, it's great to see that you can win you can win Quake live in so many ways. Like you can win it like as a chess game or, as a fighting game. And, Rapha definitely winning it chess style on DM13. Way ahead of myself there. My brain was constantly just on the next sentence.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great segue to yourself.
Yep.
And, we're going to wait for Rapha to return, so we get to watch Strenx go hippity-hop here on Toxicity. We can talk a little bit about kind of the items and placement and strategies. The red armor pickup, very dangerous to grab because the opponent can be waiting above you and just rain down rockets into the cubby hole that the red armor spawns on. Again, Mega Health also in sort of a cubby where rocket splash can be very devastating, and LG from certain angles can be also extremely the kind of damage that locks you in there you can't really escape. So the yellow armors are a bit easier to get in terms of their danger zone, their risk. But, of course, they only give you 50 armor. Red armor gives you 100, and Mega gives you 100, so it's always good to be playing for the big items. Yeah, I mean, obviously, without needing to be said, the key weapon is still going to be your rocket, rail, and lightning gun. But
they all really do play massively into effect in this game, and almost on this map, or almost perfectly so. Those rockets, you will see them being spammed, you know, from a distance. You will see them being even spammed up in defense. And if you're looking to try and get that LG stream off, or that one railgun shot, chances are you could eat a rocket against a really good player. So you know, it's hard to say which weapons are favourite on this one. I know we saw CZM play very rail heavy. We saw Cooler add a little bit more of lightning gun to his game. It worked out really well for him. But we've also seen players, you know, eliminate the use of their opponent's railgun with just really good rocket play. I personally think Cypher would have a really good game on this map, because Cypher is so good at like doing constant damage. And since Strenx has been training with Cypher, probably on this map, I think Strenx is probably going to be a little bit more adept to outputting more damage over the whole course of the 10 minutes. It's whether or not we can see if rapha is really good at controlling the map and constantly positioning himself well, like on DM13. So we kind of have a similar struggle, but definitely more in favor of strength this map than the last one.
Yeah, indeed. Well, and before you're talking about spam rockets, and we saw Cooler, that was one of his ways to basically, I believe this was the tiebreaker, and there were so many times CZM came turning around the corner and just walked right into one of Cooler's rockets. It was a beautiful thing to see. So hopefully everyone was up early like we were to watch the bronze finals of the duel, because it was fantastic games. Went all the way to 5 maps. Can't ask for anything better, although I guess we can ask for this to go to 5 maps.
Yep, I think it could possibly go that way. Even if Strenx loses this map, the next map is still a very strong map for him as well. But once again, rapha plays it so well. He doesn't hardly make... When he plays a slow map, it's really hard to beat him, because he just doesn't make mistakes. And so you need a map where mistakes aren't a factor to losing, where it's more aim-based, and that's what we've got with Toxicity. So here we go. Let's have a round of applause for these two players. rapha equalising us to a 1-1. Strenx losing the last map, but let's see if he can take his own. And off the spawn, Strenx is going to get the Mega and the yellow armor. Going to head towards the centre of the map looking for the lightning gun. He knows that rapha would have taken the red. And now the railgun. So rapha got the ability to fight LG versus LG. Never a good move versus Strenx, and he is going to come up top. Oh, what a great shot from Strenx. Flicks him up with a rocket off the spawn.
That's 48%. 48% in that both LG battles. Fantastic work by Strenx. 2-0 in, 20 seconds. That's a great start, a great way to get your confidence back, and put rapha in a very itchy situation. Rapha, though, doing a nice little drive-by on Strenx as he waits out on Mega.
Oh, yeah, rapha picking that one up really nicely. Trying to look for the railgun shot. Actually waited to shoot that rail to try and hit it. But unfortunately for him, he did actually miss. Now we have the red armor spawning soon. Strenx is going to go for it. He's just going to commit. He wants it really badly. He does hit 2 railgun shots. Now trying to exit the room. Gets hit by one himself, but it has brought us to a more level game. Both of them sitting around 50 armor.
Indeed. rapha now top below. Has to push up to the LG, because it's very difficult to shoot rockets uphill. Oh, beautiful rail by Strenx, taking rapha down to a mere 28 health. And Strenx will be able to corner him again with that lightning gun. Just ridiculously scary, that man with that weapon.
Yeah, nicely done. Strenx once again looking to get the red. That's 2 reds in a row for Strenx.
And no punishment on them either. rapha not really in a position to do it.
And rapha, you can see, instantly wants to start playing defensive with the rocket rail combo. He hasn't even got the rail gun yet, sorry, but more of the rocket. So let's see if he can get on the rail, and that's going to be helpful for him. He knows that Mega's up. If he can delay Strenx from picking it up, he can get himself the red. He doesn't want to commit to the red. That would have been a bit of a death trap. And he's going to work for one of the yellows. So rapha playing this one, slowing it down a little bit, definitely showing us that he can exercise some great defensive play. But Strenx is chipping away at him a little bit more than is comfortable for rapha, so it should go in favor of Strenx. That was very lucky for rapha not to get hit. He's in the lava. In the toxic and out. But Strenx gets the kill and gets the spawn. And look how well Strenx is playing this map. He looks very comfortable on it. That should be a kill as well. Doesn't even need to pick it up. Gonna back away and take the Mega to stop rapha. And there's the 5th. And Strenx is playing this one really, really well.
Yeah, rapha will get the RA. Here comes the plasma, though. never want to exactly call the fight before it's over. Normally you'd think Fresh Spawn would be cornered, but Strenx now armorless and just trying to be silent and look for a way to wait out for that YA, and he has done it. Just call out 77% rail, James.
Yeah, and 16% railgun for rapha, so a big difference, and that's really it's shown in this fight. And rapha gets some really nice LG and amazing dodging. Strenx really kind of messed up that attack, I feel, and rapha is definitely back into the game, and that railgun's hugely important for rapha. That will signal that he can maybe put some pressure onto this red armor, and it looks like he's going to commit to it. He's even going to go for the LG versus LG fight, knowing he can win. Brilliant calculations from rapha on his opponent's health and armor, and taking a fight that he wasn't so comfortable with earlier, and gets himself a rocket kill afterwards. And that's how quickly this map can turn around, just like Arrow Walk, and rapha's back in it. Yeah,
it seems like it is definitely game on. And now, great dodging of that rail. Waiting on the Mega a little bit early, but he's able to dish out the damage. And the Mega will replenish. Also has White, and he spots Strenx right off spawn. Looking to lock him down. Red armor will go to Strenx. Rapha decides to back off a little bit and play the corner.
Strenx got himself a railgun. No LG.
Oh, huge rocket from Rapha.
Oh, Strenx!
Oh, wow. Yeah, fantastic pop, but Rapha is able to finish him off 5-5. We're back to a tie, and 4 minutes burned away in this match. And Rapha, those, locking Strenx down into the toxic waste, and finds him right off spawn again. Yeah, some of these kills are coming easy for Rapha, but he's earned the hard one to make it look like it's easy. This one's going to be his as well, surely. Strenx a little bit too hurt to even do anything on the map now. He's down to 69 health. Rapha wants the red. Once he gets it, he's probably going to want to take one of those yellows away, or at least thinking about positioning himself for the Mega. He's going to challenge Strenx. There comes another frag. Oh, and he finds Strenx off the spawn, takes that yellow, and I think he might even be able to get on this yellow as well. No, Strenx took it, but now Rapha, his LG is looking really strong. It's 40% LG for Rapha, but Strenx does win that Mega, so that is a small win for him. But unfortunately, the frags have been going in the way of the American. Wow, what a rocket shot. Yeah, and that may have saved Strenx's life there. He ended up with 25 health just before the RA grab. And just, two frag game, anybody's match at the moment. Strenx, though, needing a lightning gun as he's about to corner. There it is. Oh, and beautiful railgun shot. And there's the 50. And now he's looking a bit more healthy. And Mega and Red are coming up right in quick succession. Strenx whipping that railgun, but a lot of LG damage put out. Yeah, Strenx was trying to challenge Mega with the LG to surprise him, but does surprise him here. I don't know how strong Rapha's going to be, though. Strenx comes up, 3 HP, brings us back to an 8-7. Brilliant. Superb lightning gun from Strenx. Rapha felt that he maybe could have had that. And Strenx, even though he made that mistake a little bit earlier with the Mega attack, it's not so much a mistake, it's just the fact that Rapha had nice defense with LG as well. I'm surprised Strenx got the frag. So Strenx, getting a little bit of luck in his favor, but you do earn your luck in Quake Live. Wow. Rapha's going to shut him down nice and easy with the railgun and win the Mega. So Strenx hanging on, but Rapha still pulling away here. 2 frag difference, 4 minutes to go. Indeed. And Rapha, I'm loving how he's choosing the angles, and Strenx has really no way to return fire. 170 health and 48 armor. And Rapha now hunting for Strenx and maybe looking to deny him. And Strenx catches Rapha. Rapha now armorless, has to back off. And look at this. Look what he's waiting for. Yep. Well, we'll see if he's gonna. He's probably say, "Oh no, this is bad." Strenx wants to punish him. Can he kill it before the red? He does. And look, this is a brilliant move from Strenx. He's actually gone away from the red. He's trying to get the Mega. Actually gets a little helping hand. Now he's going to win the red as well. Very well played. A rocket to the face. Are you kidding me? Strenx picking up the RA, and Rapha from above now has Strenx looking for the shot. Rapha survives one, but not 2 rails. We are tied here with 3 minutes remaining. Strenx and Rapha on toxicity. Yeah, no, Strenx deserved that frag and deserved the items, but he didn't deserve that. Rapha comes back in, takes him off the map with a rocket shot. We've got Mega and Red spawning at the same time, so Rapha's going to take his Red. Strenx is going to get his Mega. That one yellow armor is to play for. Once again, Strenx hitting some great rockets so far in this match, or from all kinds of angles.
He hasn't got a railgun, so if he goes for this item, rapha will be looking to rail him. Slowly, he's going to take that yellow.
Yeah, rapha
Still
finally...
no railgun for strength.
rapha finally gave up on strenx, peeking out, and finally a little bit of long-range LG tickle between these two. And both rail whiffed it.
This is good for strength, because he just denied the red, or got it himself, but what rapha's trying to do is stop him getting to the mega. rapha camps the teleporter exit, and actually gets the kill. Wow, 44 health remaining. And yeah, I mean, rapha knew he could have been in trouble, because strength had about 5 seconds to get from red to mega, and he defended it nicely on the stairs. And then, of course, you know, got him coming out the teleporter. Right now, this is a very crucial fight. rapha's going to back away from it. He's going to keep his 2-frag lead. Strenx gets 150 armor to his name. He's also got that railgun, rocket LG, so he's going to be able to really fight. And that's a great rocket from Strenx. He's going to chase. He's going to get the kill, surely.
Great.
Oh!
Great way to open up that shot.
And look at this. He's even going to extend it. He's going to tie it up.
Wow.
Gets 2 and gets the mega. Surely he's going to win the RA. Oh wow, rapha pushes him up into the air. Strenx going to need to do some damage here. He wants to hit a railgun. Oh, that's really bad for Strenx not hitting that second rail. That's really put rapha in a healthy position. It's really Strenx that has to worry now, despite getting the last 2 frags. Here we go, 1 minute remaining.
Indeed, and Strenx very unhealthy, looking for anything up on the map. rapha now looking in the corner. We are tied with just 50 seconds remaining in rapha.
So dangerous for Strenx right now. He's in a real tough spot.
And looks like Strenx is going to do a little bit of a peek with the rockets, but man, rapha's LG is on point.
Oh!
And there's a rail. Fantastic
Wow.
shot. rapha knows he's got Strenx cornered. Runs out of LG though, switching up to rail. Not
brilliant play by Strenx, really committing to these rooms to make sure he gets in. He can, like, you know, dodge a little bit better and pick up the health. But rapha's going to chase him. 2 railguns, but it's not enough. And with 15 seconds remaining, Strenx has to chase. rapha has no armor whatsoever, but he has position to defend. Strenx has a railgun LG. He looks like he's not even going to go for the red. He's just going to chase him. 3 seconds, 2, Strenx looking around. Where's rapha? Nowhere to be found.
1 frag separates these two amazing players, 12 to 11. rapha with the kill to win toxicity, and good lord, we finally have uneven maps between these two.
Yeah, and that was actually rapha from SK winning Strenx's map there,
exactly.
the lad from Fnatic. So he's going to be a little bit disappointed, but this next map, Strenx is way better on Furious Heights than he is Lost World, which he lost.
Right.
He's notorious for being able to time 2 items fantastically, and that's really where he plays around the red and mega. He never has them normally spawn at the same time, and of course, you know, rapha, yes, sure, he can play super smart, but Strenx has been hitting a higher accuracy overall. The only accuracy that he wasn't winning that last game was Lightning Gun. Lightning Gun was actually in favor of rapha.
Yeah.
So rapha really, you know, pulling out the accuracy or the aim when he needed it. Not often do you see people out aim Strenx. So well done by him.
Especially on land.
Yeah.
All right, so let's know that we're all set.
I think rapha's going to have to disconnect and come back in again.
Yeah, it looks like he's having a little bit of trouble, so we will give him the time and space he needs. And no problem there, because we want the best matches possible here at QuakeCon 2011. And I think my favorite part of rapha's play on this map is whenever he has high ground, he seems to be able to just completely dominate.
Well, that's what rapha does. He's constantly playing for position, and he also really plans well his attacks. For example, you saw on DM13, he doesn't necessarily want to get near mega when he doesn't know the exact spawn time, just to do damage and maybe get a good, a lucky kind of string of hits. He'll rather like watch the opponent take mega and then work out a plan with positioning to when next mega comes around, he can win it.
Yeah.
So you'll probably see him do the same thing here. If Strenx is in control, you won't see much of rapha. You'll see him kind of look around, peek, you know, get positions, but always be safe. As he doesn't like to make mistakes on these kind of maps. And then if he plays it well, he can get Strenx off the map. The only problem with getting Strenx off this particular map is that he isn't so much fooled by people's tactical play on this one as much as he is the Lost World. This map, it would be harder to get Strenx off it. I mean, I think Strenx actually lost this map versus Toxic, and I think that was more of an aim fest. Rather than someone actually outsmarting him, and I've seen Strenx take down some of the smartest players on this map, like Cooler, you know, so he's very capable of beating Rapha on it. So if you know, if you're a Strenx fan, you know, he's not out of it yet, despite playing Rapha's map, but really it's Rapha to lose this map more than Strenx to win it. Is the situation, because when he's out of control, he shouldn't be fragged. But if Strenx just gets his aim really on, Strenx is going to have to aim better than he has, I feel, in his previous games to really get a dominant win.
Alright, so Rapha has rejoined us here in the server. Hopefully everything is working out to his pleasure, because quite frankly, I think that, I mean, these two competitors, Rapha going undefeated the entire time. Strenx, I think, maybe just lost to Tonk. I'm trying to remember if he lost anything.
He's only lost to Toxic in the group stages, yeah.
Oh,
here we go.
Here we go. And Furious Heights.
Could
folks, let's give it up to these two competitors here on Furious Heights. Rapha and Strenx, we are live, and Rapha off spawn going silent just to see if he can hear where Strenx might have spawned and which way he might go. Rapha going RL right after the red grab. Strenx, of course, having that Mega and dropping in for the YA and Rockets. Already has an LG.
Yeah, and Rapha doesn't have the lightning gun, and Red Armor's spawning next, so I don't know if he's just going to defend with the rockets at lower level. He actually catches Strenx going for the railgun. Rapha landing way more damage. There's a direct rocket, and Strenx going to have to leave this fight with only 35 health, and he's going to be risky even to get away from this railgun shot, and he doesn't get away, and Rapha picks up the first frag. And I just want to point out that Rapha, because he saw Strenx take the lightning gun, knew that he was never going to go anywhere apart from railgun, and because Strenx did, Rapha, you know, got the jump on him. So brilliant play by Rapha, you know, kind of scouting the map out at the beginning rather than just picking up items like a madman. And now he's almost had the red armor. Strenx is actually going to win it away. He leaves the fight still quite hurt, but at least he got the red away from Rapha. And there's some good rockets from Strenx. Rapha down now to 25 health. Indeed,
Rapha actually looking. Hoping he can get to 25. Strenx nailed him in the butt, but Rapha will nail him in the head for a 2-0. Beautiful headshot there. And Rapha now cornering Red Armor. And Red Armor will go to Strenx, in fact.
Yeah, this has been very hard though for Rapha to actually get these two frags. So, you know, it's really so far the aim and the execution of that final shot has been winning these situations. So Rapha definitely coming up wins when it comes up to a clutch moment. So I don't feel that Strenx feels that he's out of it at all. I actually think he's playing a pretty damn strong game right now.
Yeah, potential split here. Strenx will going to try to do damage on Mega. Rapha waiting on the platform, and Strenx has him pinned. Question is, where will the kill come from? Strenx looking for the shot.
Oh, no, that's bad for Strenx. Oh, wow, once again, Rapha. I mean, that's insane, because Strenx had more health and armor, and that's what I mean. Rapha, 3 times a charm has come up trumps in these clutch situations. So Strenx is going to probably be a little bit angry, because he feels that some of them had to have gone his way, but, you know, this is testament to there's definitely a comeback chance for the Frenchman. We've got another Mega spawning. Rapha's got to be careful. Nice cover there of the lightning gun area. Going to pick up the Mega. Doesn't take as much damage as he did last time. Strenx probably looking for him right now, just to take a railgun fight. Strenx does have red armor available behind him. He's got to watch out for Rapha dropping. And he doesn't drop, but instead hits a nice railgun shot. But Rapha in position, in control, I'd say. Wow. Strenx has to do some work to put in some. He wants to put in some damage before the next Mega's up. But I'm not sure if he's even going to commit so much to it, because they spawn so similarly in time.
Indeed, and now Rapha actually maybe going to do a little peek to see if Strenx is waiting here. Trying to be sneaky. Did he guess right? Uh-oh, he guessed wrong. Strenx has Mega.
Wow.
And, the LG on LG battle. Rapha has lost all of his armor, 84 health. And,
wow,
a rail coming in, but Rapha finishes him off with a 4-0 frag count. Wow, good lord. I mean, of all things, all that damage and all that time that strenx put in, nullified with that beautiful shot by Rapha.
And look at it, he's up to 144 armor right now, so strenx once again missing out in one of those clutch situations, but well played from Rapha on the defense. strenx felt like he couldn't have chased with lightning go through, but that's less about that situation, more about this. strenx maybe going a little bit aggressive, but actually wins the red armor. Big win for strenx, but once again, Rapha comes out. And I wonder if Cooler's in the audience just saying, this is Rapha right now.
Yeah. Well,
and there it is, 6-0.
Well, what I'm impressed with, it seems like every time Rapha gets into an LG fight, he backs off and uses another weapon to finish off strenx, and it's just working out for him. 6-0, and strenx again caught out, this time by Rapha's rockets initially, and this time LG, maybe Buckshot will be the finish.
Both of them very killable with a railgun. Let's see if strenx gets finally.
There it is, on the
strenx
board.
wins himself one of those situations. Let's see if he can get in on the Mega. Got to worry about those rockets. Going to go to a lower level, and he has got time to move up. And look, Rapha's got. He's holding a bottom level just to do some damage. Very risky move from strenx. Maybe too risky.
Aggressive.
And that was a big mistake. That really was strenx's time to shine. He had the Mega. Could have got back over to the red, but decided no, wanted to drop, and Rapha pulled out the rocket. Great play, and got the frag.
Rail exchange there. Yeah, sorry, rail exchange there. Maybe Cooler's staying all times aggressive after that last one.
Yeah, nice railgun shot by strenx, but I feel that strenx is slightly frustrated that he probably feels like he has to go a little bit aggressive. He needs to get a frag because it's very hard to chase down Rapha, 6 frags on this map. Rapha positioning, going to win that fight. Oh my god, strenx completely destroyed, down to just 50 total health and armor. And Rapha now, no, he's won the map, and look at that. Catches him out, strenx down to 5 HP.
Yep, now back to 30, yeah. Beautiful work by Rapha, guessing that strenx might be figuring out where Rapha might go, and didn't guess it right at all, so Rapha gets a free shot in the back. strenx now holding still. Again, trying to figure out Rapha's plan. The question is, can he get up to the 5 steps in time? Rapha not showing up for Mega. So strenx now feeling healthy.
Yeah, I still think that strenx can come back in and get the next frag. He does look like he's prone for it because he's on the red armor first, so he is going to take the advantage. But I also feel that next frag for strenx has to come within the next minute. And it has to be a really strong one. He comes in, does a little bit of damage with the rocket launcher, commits. Rapha's winning with the LG here. strenx is hurt, and he's got to leave, but cannot leave. And oh my god, strenx knew he had the advantage with health and armor, and Rapha hits the rail, and that may be the nail in the coffin here in the grand final as well. If it wasn't, that certainly could have been. 4 minutes left, 8 frags of difference. strenx does win that mega, so let's see if he can get a miracle comeback frag.
Yeah, it's got to be now. Rapha looking for the kill. strenx not quite hitting with the LG. He needs the way he needs to, and Rapha now enjoying the double digits.
Yeah, 10-1. I think strenx is just going to push a little bit aggressive to see if he can. Gets drops down, and he actually steals away the red.
Oh, wow, yeah. So Rapha quite unhealthy after this. I mean, 3 minutes, it's a really tall order. I don't even know how to call that.
It could be possible, but it's going to have to be a miracle comeback. And here it goes. That's a nice first frag from strenx. Earning a frag off that red armor pickup. Super risky move. 8 to find in 3 minutes. It's very possible. He is going to go through and chase. Rapha misses the railgun. strenx doesn't want to chase. He wants to make sure he takes the red. Nice dodge there by strenx. Needs to get some weapons to his name. He wants some LG ammo as well. He's only got 30 of it. Let's see if he heads over. Got to watch out for these railgun shots from Rapha. Rapha now probably just wants to play very central map. He wants to play very defensive because he knows he is very killable. He definitely can be taken out very quickly to strenx's aim. So let's see if he can play that defensive game that he's so good at very well.
Yeah, strenx actually lost Rapha there. Finally spots him as he picks up Mega. But, that's time gone from the clock. strenx now only has 2:15 to work with here, and a lot of frags to make up. They do spot each other, and strenx hits 2 rails. Rapha's rocket actually vaults him towards him, and there's a beautiful pair of rockets in order to give strenx his 3rd frag. 7 to make up, James.
Still maybe possible. Doesn't want to give up any big power-ups. If he can luck out and catch Rapha somewhere, he's going to chase. He's got to watch out if Rapha drops down. No, Rapha didn't drop down, and wow, he dodges his way out of that room. And here comes, strenx unlucky not to get the LG to connect a little bit more. And there is the kill, though. And he gets the red, so he's going to be able to get the Mega. I wonder if Rapha spawned at the railgun, and that's really a hard place to get out of when strenx is going to come in, and Rapha hits a railgun shot, but surely strenx is going to punish him.
There we go.
He knows how. And strenx, despite giving up a little bit of health and armor, did get the kill. strenx needs to not give up this red armor. Oh, this is bad for strenx. He needs to win this fight. And he is going to win it. Big win by strenx, but he gets hit by a rocket. Oh, and
Rapha shuts him down 11-5. 1 minute left to play. And after this yellow armor, Mega will come up in 3 seconds. It should be strenx, and Rapha may. Let's see what he does here. Does he go in for any? He's just going to sort of hide in his favorite spot.
That's really it. That's the comeback stop right there. I mean, Rapha being on that red armor, very smart. strenx actually looking for the kill. You know, it's a gamble. It's a move that we maybe need to do. But unfortunately for him, lost out on that red armor fight. We are going to see a 6-point game. It might extend to Rapha's favor as he wins an LG fight there. And he knows, strenx knows that this rundown of the 30 seconds that we have on the clock, he will be the champion here. But very well played by strenx. It was nice to see him actually, you know, put back in some great frags and show us that he was capable of winning. But Rapha, every single clutch situation was brilliant, you know, and it's something that you just, you know, that's one thing that he does sometimes better than anyone else, and maybe he's not renowned for it as he picks up a nice railgun frag. And we move into the final 5 seconds, so here we go. Soon to be the winner, it is Rapha, 3-1 in map score. The American takes the Intel Quake Live Duel Invitational Masters for SK Gaming, for himself, and of course for America. And strenx comes out second place, still at one of his best finishes internationally. But of course, I'm sure he was just happy to be in the finals. But both of them wanted that one really, really bad, and Rapha got it. And you know, really, out of everybody in Quake Live over their whole careers, Rapha has had the best one, and he really now once again gets to say, you know, if he wants to, he's very modest. He probably would never say, but maybe, you know, I am the best Quake Live player.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's got obviously now 2 QuakeCon championships under his belt, and same for Intel Extreme Masters World Champion. And quite frankly, yeah, amazing Quake Live player. So I think we're ready to give out checks.
All right, so
yes.
We'll hand over to Marty. Thank you.
Let's hand out some money. If Eric Covage is out there, let's have him back up here. Hey, how about a big round of applause for Quake Live TV? Just an outstanding job. And again, your shoutcasters, Too Good and GreasedScotsman. Really, really appreciate it, guys. Very nice job. I also, as we're getting the QuakeCon girls up here with the trophies and everything, I just want to say, I have the privilege of working for the company that made that game. That's actually my favorite game ever, Quake 3. And you know, let's hear it for guys like Tim Willits and John Carmack. You know, 20 years of id. That game is 12 years old, and it is still the best deathmatch game out there. So I think Tim's still back there. A lot of id guys. You got to see Rage multiplayer, but that's all built on the stuff that the guys who've been working on the single-player game have been working on for years. So one.